I think it is really well suited for banking because banks, and I spent 30 years at a large bank, and from experience, I can tell you that banks are an aggregation of acquisitions. So most banks, we've gone from 10,000 banks in the United States in particular down to 5,000 banks over the last number of decades through lots of acquisitions. The bank I was at, we had done over 300 acquisitions. And when you do all of those acquisitions, you tend to get all of these legacy systems that get just layered in. And then you have many different instances of CRMs, of ticketing systems, of core banking systems. And a lot of these systems, because it's so difficult to make the investment when you're in an acquisition mode to a new operating system, a new core platform, there tend to be a lot of legacy systems that exist in the banking vertical in particular. The other thing that's gone on in the world of banking is that fintech has emerged, and fintech companies for the last couple of decades now have been taking point solutions and innovating around them and delivering these amazing digital experiences for a particular solution, whether it be lending or merchant services or payments or you name it. And so there's been an emergence of hundreds of amazing fintech companies. And in order to keep up, the banks don't have the ability to build those solutions. So they've been connecting and partnering with them. And so what they do is they partner with these firms like Affirm or Stripe or Plaid, and the list goes on and on. And so all of these banks now are in this phase of doing integrations. They're integrating to Bill.com and to AvidXchange, and the list goes on. And they're all doing the same integrations, right, with the same firms. So what our software platform does is a couple of things. One, because we use pre-built connectors, we can connect to multiple CRM systems and legacy CRMs to provide a holistic view of a client. And that's super important for a bank to get that holistic view. Banks have also, because the way they've acquired lines of business built around products, and those products tend to be operating in silos as standalone. We can connect both the data and the experience across those silos. And that is very important. And then back to my final point was that because of all the third parties that they're partnering with, we have the ability to, again, we have a library of pre-built connectors to firms like Bill.com and to Fiserv and to AvidXchange. And we can reuse those connectors to get other banks up on those connections without having to spend time and money on the integrations to do it. So we enable speed to market, speed to a better experience. We enable what we call seamless journeys instead of broken journeys across both these lines of business, the legacy systems and the third-party firms. And because of that, the platform can provide a holistic view to customers, seamless journeys across that entire ecosystem, which ultimately, for both the team members at the bank and the clients of the bank, delivers a far better experience. So for all of those reasons, we see Ovation CXM as really a really important solution for the banking vertical in particular.